Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thomas Ashley, and welcome back to my new series, Candid with Cancer. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode. Editing it, watching it back, it was difficult, but it's exactly what I want. I loved it. I love watching it, I love doing it, I love recording it. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope it reaches the people it needs to reach. Without further ado, let's get into the second episode. This is Candid with Cancer, my first diagnosis, part 2. Following on from my first blog, after being told I could have cancer, I was then moved on to a ward until they got the results. We were waiting for ages, as you often do in hospitals. I remember telling my mum that I hoped I wouldn't have to stay the night. I hated staying the night in hospitals. Just everything about it. Little did I know what was to come. The nurse came in about 2 a.m. She went on to tell me that they didn't have a specialist blood doctor in at the moment, so we couldn't get the full results. She then said they thought it was just glandular fever. So, she told me to come back around 11 a.m. the next day and we could get the full diagnosis. To this day, I still question this. Whether they already knew what I had and just wanted me to enjoy the final night in my bed, to try and sleep in peace. The last time, the last night before my life changed forever. A change they knew would live with me forever. A change I would battle with forever. I guess I'll never know. And I guess I was too young to know. I came back the next day at 11 a.m. I was put in the same ward, and all I could do was just wait. Just twiddle my thumbs, hoping that it wasn't the bad news I was expecting. Hoping they would come in and tell me it was anything but cancer. Around 3 p.m, a group of nurses and doctors came into the room. I think that's when I knew something wasn't right. I think I'd already accepted that I had cancer, just by everything else that had gone on. That's when they told me I had blood cancer. I didn't have a reaction. Just sat there, on this hospital bed, in silence, and the occasional nod to say I understood. I don't know if I was shocked, or that I just had to be strong for my mum. That I had to show her that I'll get through this. I had to give her hope. I don't know. And I don't think I ever will know. I don't know how I was supposed to react because no one is ever taught how to be told you have cancer. My mum broke down, as you would. I can't begin to imagine what it is like hearing your child has cancer, and there is nothing physically you can do but trust the doctors and nurses. That was probably harder to see than actually being diagnosed. It makes you more worried. The doctors and nurses reassured me and my mum that there is treatment which will start straight away, and the odds for survival are pretty high due to the research that's gone into blood cancer and my age. We knew we were in good hands, but that doesn't make it easier. At this point, my mum had to go out of the room to make calls as my dad was in Spain and 2 of my siblings were at school. I was left with a couple of nurses in the room. And that was when reality started to kick in, and I broke down. I didn't want to cry in front of my mum or family because I wanted to show them I was strong and that I would get through this. That I wasn't going to die, even though I didn't know what was going on and I didn't know if I was going to survive. There are thousands of questions. I guess I had but never asked because I was too young to comprehend. And I was scared. Scared of what was going on. What was going to happen. And scared that I'm going to die. You always see cancer, but you never think it could actually happen to you. You just don't think it could. And instead of accepting it and coming to terms with it, you block it out. You don't want to believe it. So instead of facing it, you run from it. And though I didn't have a choice, otherwise I would die, I ran. And I've continued to run from it for a very long time. To run from what I have been through. Block it all out. Ignore it. But it catches up with you. That was episode 2 of Candid with Cancer, my first cancer diagnosis, part 2. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy me sitting here talking you through it with my emotions. I really love doing it. Like I said, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and to be able to sit here and speak direct to the camera to bring my words to life is everything I've wanted. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share this video, and most importantly, please subscribe. I'm also going to ask one big favor. If this resonated with you at all, or you know someone this could help, whether it's been through something similar I've been through, or something totally different, they just want to hear someone else's story, whether it's physical health, mental health, please, please, please share this video so it can reach the right people, the people who it really needs to help, and so it can help them. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next week for episode 3.